Thank you for joining us on Care Spaces, here where we mend broken pieces into a piece and get them online all together. Hope you are going to have a very lovely stay. I believe you're going to have a lovely stay here. I am Manyango Hilda Mbabali to introduce to you this show. And together with me today, I have a very, very good, passionate speaker that is going to help you on a topic that we've been looking at, but we've not been having detailed assessment about it. It is emotional abuse. With me is Molly. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. Hello, people. I usually call them my healing tribe.
No.
I am an emotional healing coach. So hello, the healing tribe. People, wow, they are saying, for me, I'm determined to start on the journey of healing. Hello, everyone. I'm Nalunga Bwanga, an emotional healing coach, a mentor, and a speaker, a teacher of the word. I'm glad to be here.
A mother and a wife.
A mother and a wife. Thank you for reminding me. Those are the first
a wife
roles.
to a man.
Yes.
Most important.
Yes, yes.
We are going to talk about emotional abuse, and I'm glad you are the person that we are going to collaborate with in this. I'm so happy about it.
Thank you so
What is
much.
emotional abuse?
Yes, it's such a very beautiful topic because in one or the other, we really abuse our friends, our partners, our children, even our children. They might be young and you think you're not doing anything, but we emotionally abuse them. So emotional abuse is, in simple terms, the consistent use of abusive languages, abusive behaviors, patterns. We use certain patterns, but which are abusive, which put people down, which make people doubt themselves, which make someone question their thinking pattern, their perspective about life. You keep wondering, but okay, am I the one? They even doubt their esteem, their confidence. So persistent use of such patterns is what we call emotional abuse.
Which are the signs to know that I am going under emotional abuse or I am treating someone that way?
Yes. So before we go there, let me help someone to understand some
the
of
types. Yeah, true.
Emotional abuse. So okay, how do I abuse people emotionally? So emotions, God created us with emotions, and emotions is one of the ways we relate and communicate with people. Now we have different types of emotion. Best one, they are like 6, but there are many. So we have anger is an emotion, fear is an emotion, sadness is an emotion, happiness, joy is an emotion, surprise and disgust is an emotion. All of them. Those are all emotions. And you realize they help us in the day-to-day how we relate with people. When you're hungry, when you're happy, when you are surprised, that's how we relate with people. Like, I give you good news, you are happy. I bring bad news, you're sad.
Yeah,
so that's how we relate with people. Now, we abuse people based on those emotions.
Sure.
You can abuse someone's emotions, you know? So signs or ways we do that, one of them, verbally. The words you use. Which words are you using on someone?
Sure.
You can just wake up and you call someone, but for you, you are always stupid. Always? Can someone always be stupid, really?
No.
Someone does
at least they have some.
Yes. Someone does something small, one like this. And then, but for you are always like that. You know, that is a verbal abuse, you know? Or you start questioning someone's understanding. Or because but do you really understand? I messed up. Yes, I messed up really, yes. But that is so huge to use on someone. You cause them self-doubt. And that's what emotional abusers are all about. The goal is to exert power and control and authority over you, to start doubting yourself, feel like you're not good enough, you don't measure up, you don't understand. They question your mental intellect and your understanding. So verbal abuse make you doubtful words, big words. You are hopeless. For you are hopeless. I've always known that you will never amount to something.
Oh my God.
And parents use those languages.
Yeah, so much.
They use such languages on their children, you know. A child does something small, or accidentally they'll pour sugar or tea. And like, I don't think whether you will ever amount to anything. Now, what do you expect that child to be? Because they grow up with that, and it becomes a lifestyle at home. That's the language you use at home every day. For you, every time your child does something, that's the language you use. You'll never amount to something. So your child grows up knowing that, yeah, he will never be anybody. Verbal abuse. We use social isolation. Have you ever seen someone who wants to isolate you from your friends? You get married. There are people who get married too. We call them narcissistic, like narcissistic people. Those narcissistics. Hey, narcissism. I am my dear. Such people, they want to control you. You can't relate with anyone. They make sure you don't attend any party. Like at home, if there is any meeting, clan meeting, you don't go. Like it's like they created a prison for you. You're supposed to be there. So you don't appear anywhere. So that is emotional abuse. Because every time you disconnect a human being from relating with other people, it's like you're putting a dog in a cage. And the challenge, the day they break away, they become wild dogs. You never get them. You never get to them. Rejection. That is emotional abuse. Has someone ever rejected you? Someone shows you like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
For no good reason. Haven't you had people who say, I don't like that girl?
Just.
And they ask you, why? I don't like her. And they will show it to you. Like you come and you're like, hi. And you ask them, but you're not even responding. My spirit doesn't love that
Connect
girl.
with you.
Oh my God. What is that? That is too much. That is abuse. Would you want the same thing to be told to you? Please, I just show up and I tell you, I don't like you. I usually tell people, no, those people have issues. Sometimes people, either I'm called Mole, your ex was called Mole.
True. It happens.
It happens. So you look at every time you hear about the name called Mole, you ate all the moles. If your ex was Alex or was Joseph, every Joseph in this world is an enemy. Is an enemy.
True. So
that is emotional abuse. You are abusing someone who was not part and parcel of what really happened.
Of your problems.
Yes, of happened to you. So we use behaviors to abuse people. We yell at people. We scream at people. We bark at people. A whole human being, do you need to bark at them? Even a 5-year-old. My son, our first born is 5 years. But honey, we can't just yell at him. And children of these days, you yell and they will be looking at you like this.
What's wrong with you?
They'll be like, Mommy, you are shouting. Yes, my son will tell you.
You're not communicating, but you are shouting.
My son will tell you, Mommy, are you okay? You're shouting. Because they know that they can tell the range of voices. When you're talking calmly, when you are screaming, when you are yelling. 5-year-old can know that, Mommy, you are shouting now. You're no longer talking to me. So we use such behaviors. Some of us, we use facial expressions to show people that you're not good enough. You know how you look at someone like someone, and women.
They say hello to you, most especially at the reception. Those people really...
You come in and you very well know here, I'm not welcomed at all. I will not even see the boss. Like a receptionist looks at you from a distance. By the time you reach, you're already demoralized even to ask anything.
Like you are a garbage, maybe.
You know exactly. Oh, women usually do it. You are in a gathering and a woman comes in. They have dressed really nicely. And some of us just become jealous. So your friend passes by like, talk. And you all turn like, you know? And you give her a hi.
Yeah.
Really? Why? We should be fixing our friend's crown. You should be able to cheer up another woman. Look at them and be like, girl, you are smart. Girl, you look beautiful. Tell your friend, why are you waiting for a man to tell them? Be the warm sister to tell your fellow woman that, you know what? You're looking good.
True.
What are you going to lose telling them?
Nothing.
But rather, you look at them and you look at a sister who is confident in their skin, that they can stand and talk. And now you are struggling with self-esteem, you make it an issue. And that's why we don't learn.
They overtalk.
That one is, well, every time they're asking for something, she has an opinion. Who has told you not to talk? Some people actually overtalk because in the congregation, nobody is talking. They're asking, Banang, is there anything you can add? Everyone is like, and someone is like, for me, I have something to talk. Some people even give like 3 minutes without anyone putting up their hand. And someone's like, then you start. When they ask the first time, she's the one who showed her hand. The second time, Banang, that girl can talk.
She's too much.
And that is emotional abuse, because if I get to know that that's how you are describing maybe 4 people, you are putting me down. The unfortunate thing or the fortunate thing, if you find someone who has already built their confidence and their esteem, then you're going to die on them. Because you will talk, and for them, they are confident in their skin. That means I'm not talking to show off. That is me. I want to deliver a message. Now, if you don't want to talk, that is your
That's
business.
your business.
But for me, I will talk. Now, the challenge is you might find people who haven't yet grown to that level, that the moment you start trashing what they are saying, they will keep quiet and be like, yeah, when you talk, people think you a talker, you are just talkative, you just want to show off. But it's not just showing off. So our behaviors really have
affect
the facial expression, the silent treatments we give to people all the time.
That one is common, the silent treatment.
The silent treatments, even in the marriage. You just want, your friend comes back and they are greeting you, Annie, how are you? That is emotional abuse. Yes, I know I did something. Yes, something is going on between us, husband and wife. Yes, we're having a conflict at hand. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't greet each other. That doesn't mean that we are not supposed to eat together as a family. If we have a routine, if we have a habit as a family, a culture as a family, it should never be dealt away with because there is an argument going on.
True.
We have to respect those routines. If we say as a family, as a couple, we pray together when we are going to bed and we hold hands. And
Let
you know
it happen
even
that
if
way.
we have argued like what, we are going to hold those hands and pray. And those are the things that bring us back actually. Because you have to hold hands. And as we are praying, we definitely know the spirit around is not. At the end of the day, by the time we are done praying, we are going to look at each other and be like, but what
now
can't
why
we
why
really talk about? You see? But when there are no such routines, because of the silent treatment, all of you after eating, actually some of you, even the husband eats in the bedroom, the wife eats in the kitchen, you enter bedrooms like
or you even
stranger.
pretend that you've not eaten, kumbe you ate long time
already,
ago.
long time ago. When you enter the bedroom, everyone opposite. You look the other side, the other looks
If
the
there is
other
a baby,
side.
you put the baby in the middle.
In the middle to make sure, to show that is emotional abuse. That is really emotional abuse. Yes, you are angry, but there are some things which are not called for really. Tell someone, you see, truth be told, I am angry, but you are my husband. That doesn't mean that we are not going to eat. We are going to eat, but eating together or doing whatever we're going to do together, it's a culture we made as a family. But that doesn't mean that I am not angry about what you did.
Yeah.
I am extremely
Angry.
So someone gets to know that, yes, I am angry, but this person is still respectful. Most people become angry and they become very,
disrespectful. True.
Yes. So the behaviors we do, those things we do, the silent treatment, that is abuse. The yelling, the screaming at people, the backing in public. Have you ever met a man who shouts at their wife in public?
There are very many.
Like you on the wedding, you attend the wedding and the husband wants to go back. I told you we need to be going right now. And the wife is still around enjoying over talking to them. I'm leaving you, you will come with you. In front of people.
You're going to get a border body.
You'll get a border body and you come. In front of people. If you're so angry, okay, send me the same message on phone so that I receive it alone. But shaming you in public,
making me feel
small in public. Body shaming is another emotional abuse. Body shaming. You know already someone is struggling, like especially women after giving birth. Sometimes we struggle with baby fat. You know, you struggle. It doesn't go away immediately. It doesn't go away immediately. And then your husband starts, honey, these days your stomach is too big. Banana. Do you think I carry the sacks of what? I carry the human being
in me.
Some people even go cesarean, C-section. That they you know, when you go normal, you can easily start your routine of exercises. C-section people don't start right away.
True.
You know, so you start torturing this person, and that's why people get depression after giving birth.
Postpartum
depression. You are thinking, on the first child I gained a lot of weight, and my husband Banangi was not happy. Now I'm giving birth the second time. Again, he's going to start talking about this weight.
You even fear giving birth again.
You even start fearing giving birth because you want. Women have gone ahead to the point of not even breastfeeding. That's my breasts will sag. So, and my husband, he doesn't want to breast that. What is that crap?
Then there are the group of people that if someone has given birth as a C-section, they tell you that
for you didn't give birth because you didn't push. That is emotional abuse, verbal emotional abuse. Who told you that people who don't push, they didn't give birth? Who carried that baby? Are you the one who carried them for 9 months? They carried them. Do you know the circumstances under why they had to go for C-section? Before we talk. You know, we just say things. For you don't have a bond with your child. Who tells you that the bond comes because you pushed? eh? The things we say in church to people. For you have clocked 30 years. You're not yet married. No man will ever marry you. Hey, are you the head of that clan of men who don't marry women in 30 years?
Are you God?
Are you God? And then they get married, and then you start. When are you giving birth? 4 years down the road, you're not giving. You're just eating the man's food.
And filling the toilet.
Filling the toilet. What kind of language is that, really, honestly speaking? That is emotional abuse. You know, it's a very huge topic, and I know we'll come back and talk about the signs such that someone can understand. I could be the abuser.
True.
I could be the abuser in this game. It's a whole thing. Today we have the rate of mental illness. It's on the high end. Why? Those people are not affected by animals. They are not hurt by animals. They are hurt by fellow human beings. What we say, what we talk about, we pop our nose where we are not supposed to. We cross in lanes. We don't respect people's privacy, people's boundaries. For you, everywhere, you just want to be like soda, because soda will not miss on any function. So you just want
someone's bedroom matters.
Bedroom matters. You want to talk about
children.
Children. You what? Everything. You type of friends who visit you, and then they start talking about you to friends, how you're not organized, how you're not. Oh, you just see her putting on that kind of smartness. But my dear, if you want at her home, you will be shocked. What is that? What's that you are communicating? What are you informing the public, really, honestly speaking? You know? So that is all emotional abuse. The words, the actions, the behavior, the rejection. It is okay. The entire world will not love me, but you don't have to show me that you don't love me. You don't have to show me that we don't agree on the same thing. You don't have to show me that I don't fit in your circle. It is okay. I can't be a friend to the entire world, to everyone. But again, you don't have to show me that I don't belong. We coexist in this world. We might not, coexistence doesn't mean that we are supposed to be friends, but treat every person as a human being, knowing that this is a human being. They deserve respect. They deserve kindness. They deserve the compassion. They deserve to be loved. They deserve the respect. When I find them, have you met people who will come at a workplace or somewhere and they will bypass you? Then they realize that the person they want to see is not there.
Then they come back
they have to come back and to greet you. Then you wonder when they were going at first, did they see a rock?
Sometimes you're forced to say, I think I should not say hello to them.
Exactly. Sometimes you're like, should I respond really? And there are people who are crazy. They will even direct you to a different office, a wrong one, and you move around.
At that moment, I discipline you. I begin teaching you. You know, here in Africa, when you do something,
they start, you know. So it's really important to be careful. Emotional pain, you see, physical pain is tough, but emotional pain is the worst.
True.
Because it goes to mental. It goes to mental. The pain of knowing that you are rejected. Your rejection is the worst. It's too bad. Being rejected by your spouse. The man is not telling you what's wrong, but there are no conjugal duties. You know? You don't know what is happening. It just, I don't want. Or the wife, I don't want. 1 month down the road, second month, I don't want. You wonder, what did I do? When you ask them, what is happening? What did I do? Nothing. Like friends who just go out of the blue, boom, quiet. And you're like, Molly, what happened? We used to be really good friends. What happened? Nothing. Like nothing, but we are no longer talking. When I send you the messages, you just blue tick. I said nothing happened. That you are emotional at torturing someone. If they did something wrong, take the grace. Be mature enough to come and express it. That you know what? I heard that you said something about me.
True.
But you could be even battling with something which is not true. Or if I did it, then I apologize. But let us separate amicably. You know, because you never know. One time, this world is round. We might meet in a corner and you still want me, or I need you. So let us separate amicably that you know what? More what you did is not good. You talked about me, things which were not. You blackmailed me. and I apologize. And if you feel like we can no longer be friends, you let me know that, you know what, I can no longer trust you. That's the truth. It will hurt me, but at least you would have
But
told
it's
me.
important,
But
sure.
you just leave me in the hair as if I'm God to look and discern and scan and do what? But like, I'm not God.
Molly, you need to read your number out for the people. We shall come back to talk about those signs because our time is fast spent.
Thank you so much. My number is 0702 13 0074. It's on WhatsApp. 0702 13 0074. Mole Nalunga on Instagram, Mole Nalunga on Twitter, Nalunga Mole Bwanga on YouTube. You go and find those things. Everything rotates around emotional healing and mentorship.
Thank you so much, Molly. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Care Spaces. We love you. Have a lovely day.